mean,
okay.
Hey, it's not a blizzard.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a couple
We're a little
inches.
snow weary here.
Yeah.
We're a little snow exhausted. Remember back in 2015 when it was like just a 3-inch storm or a 6-inch storm, and we're like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we're there again. So it's nothing. We've got a little light snow in the forecast today. There will be likely some minor delays because of that. I'm working hand in hand with Catherine to keep you updated on that. Locally, we've also got ongoing cleanup in some of the hardest hit areas from earlier this week, that blizzard. So snow potential today, it's really under an inch along the coastline itself. North and west of Boston, I've got 1, 2, locally up to 3 inches of snow coming through this morning. And you can see right now we do have some snow out in western New England. I was just looking at our camera in Pittsfield. That snow is getting down to the ground. It's kind of a fine snow right now. Worcester's at 15, Boston 18. So obviously it is cold enough for that snow. And snow chances will end up peaking between about 7 or 8 to start and winding down at noon or 1 in the Boston area. Rest of the afternoon after that does look dry, but we'll likely have some lingering showers hanging around over the Cape into the afternoon as well. I mean, it's cold out there. It's cold enough for snow, and that's what we have in the forecast here, especially late morning through about lunchtime today. After that, we're going to dry out in Boston, but you can see that means the next couple of hours, snow is on the way, and we've got temperatures in the teens and 20s in Boston, and some of you starting in the single digits, so it is pretty chilly out there. It's going to be more of a powdery snow this morning for many of you. You can see snow potential is under an inch along the coastline and eastern Massachusetts. Down on the Cape and even the South Coast, we're probably going to blend in a little bit of rain, especially late this morning. But north and west of Boston, 1, 2, maybe up to locally 3 inches of snow. But I'm thinking between 1 and 2, it's going to be really common. And this is moving in the next couple of hours. So by 7, 8, it's going to be snowing in Boston. You've got your steadiest stuff happening during the morning hours. I'd say 9, 10 a.m. probably the most active times out there. But once we hit about noontime or 1 p.m., we should be done. You can see the pinks actually where we start getting some mixing with some rain. We're expecting a little bit of rain down across the Cape and the islands, not a ton during the afternoon hours, and then gradually we'll end up clearing out again. This evening, you can see there is a little color on the map again, say around midnight. There's a small chance that we get a passing snow squall or spot shower. That is going to be the exception to our dry rule. So for today, we're looking at upper 30s in many spots, some lingering showers into the afternoon down across the Cape and the islands, but many of you see dry weather develop this afternoon with mostly cloudy skies, an isolated shower possible tonight, and then likely dry tomorrow. You can see Futurecast is set to tomorrow night. This is the closest that the storm is going to get. We only have the slight chance of it actually grazing southeastern Mass. I am showing you worst case scenario. Most of my tools just have that as a complete miss. Friday looks nice and quiet. Saturday is mild. And then Sunday morning, we've got this Arctic front coming through, which is going to cool things down. It also brings us a chance for a little bit of light snow or maybe some flurries on Sunday. We're not working with a lot of moisture, so I do have the chance in there, but I wouldn't expect major inconveniences from that. The bigger headline for the weekend is really the drop in temperatures, and you can see early next week, chilly start Monday and Tuesday, staying freezing. We do. So, I mean, those colors in the sky fading real fast. We've got gray skies over Boston right now. Longfellow Bridge looking a little dim out there. Take you out to western Mass, though. This is Pittsfield, where it is actively snowing and very easily right there sticking to all the local roadways because it's chilly this morning. So right now, this is how satellite is shaping up. We do have those deeper shades across western New England where it's coming down at a better clip, but the chance for some flurries really growing in the greater Worcester area right now. Southern New Hampshire starting to see some light flakes as well, and you can see over the next couple of hours we continue with that. In fact, I expect snow to arrive in Boston around 8. I'm seeing peak snowfall like 9 to noon in Boston, and you can see that we've got some green and pinks on the screen down across the South Coast, the Cape and the islands, where we do actually mix and flip over to some rain, especially by midday and afternoon. But it really looks like around noontime, this whole thing is moving out. Afternoon is generally dry. The one thing I do want to highlight is a chance for an isolated spot shower or squall later this evening. It's kind of the exception to our dry rule. Most of you should be dry. I just don't want to discount that. So snow potential today, and this is going to be for the morning hours. It only looks like a coating across eastern Massachusetts, under an inch there, but closer to 495 north and west. We're looking at 1 to 2, at most 3 inches of snow. So this afternoon, we're going to roll back into the mid and upper 30s, mostly cloudy and mostly dry. Couple spot showers might linger early afternoon down across the Cape and the islands, but overnight tonight, it's pretty quiet with temperatures in the 20s. And then tomorrow, 40 might be a little optimistic. We'll come close. I'm thinking like 39 maybe in Boston for tomorrow, but most of your day is quiet. Overnight, we have the slightest chance for this storm system nicking southeastern Mass. Almost all of my tools at this point are a miss. I just kind of want to highlight the at-risk area. And then we head into Friday with sunshine. Saturday looks good, kind of mild out there, and then temperatures drop on Sunday with the chance for a little light snow. I want to make sure that's on your radar because here's Saturday, here's Sunday. That is a major temperature.
Good morning, everybody. It is 7 o'clock, and we thank you so much for being with us. I'm Gene LeBanch.
And I'm Nicole Gabe. I'm also really interested to see what that Vicky has to say about the snow because I'm not too happy with the snow.
Benefit is it? There is.
I'm excited to see it. And we have more snow today.
We're all kind of staggering like a guy who's been in a 15-round boxing match. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Snow more? What?
It's only Wednesday.
I know.
Doesn't it feel like maybe a Thursday or Friday?
It does.
But it's March, starting March 1 on Sunday.
Meteorological spring. It's not going to feel like it.
No.
Great.
Sorry. Here's what I have. Snow moving in from the west. Yes, the S word is back. It's that 4-letter word. It's not a swear, but you're not going to like it. We've got light snow arriving in Worcester, Boylston, and in Leominster. It's getting up to about 495 with a couple of flurries, and you can see that that area of snow continues across southern New Hampshire, just kind of grazing along the border with Massachusetts. Nothing too substantial yet, but we do have some steady snow right now in western New England that's going to slide its way across the area. It's really a coating to 2 inches of snow in general. Lower totals along the coastline, goes up a little bit north and west of Boston, and this all happens during the morning hours. You can see your day planner today has some snow in the forecast, especially 8 to noon in Boston. Then the afternoon dries out with just a couple lingering rain showers on the Cape early afternoon.
Snow coming in.
Yes, yeah. So the snow is going to pass through this morning, probably wraps up around lunchtime-ish, and then the afternoon is set to dry out. So next couple of hours, turning snowy again in the Boston area. We've got temperatures in the 20s there, but we've got singles and teens in most spots, which means it is going to be a more powdery and light snow. Hopefully, it could just kind of go very easily get it off your car this morning. It only looks like a coating across eastern Massachusetts. I've got less than an inch in Boston. Down here, we're going to get into a situation with a little mixing and a little rain by about midday. But north and west of the city, I've got 1-2 inches. Locally, the most I could see would be about 3 at a couple isolated spots. So it's not exactly a hard-hitting storm. It's going to peak probably late morning. You could see 10 a.m. We've got some deeper shades. This is some mixing down here, as I mentioned, which is going to help keep those totals a little bit lower. And by noontime, it looks like things really wrapping up along the coast with the last of any snow. Boston, North Shore, Seacoast. Down on the Cape and the islands, I could see a couple lingering spot showers into early afternoon. Then we clear out. I do want to highlight the chance for an isolated shower or squall coming through this evening. It's the exception to our dry rule. Most of you will be dry. Temperatures this afternoon, mid to upper 30s. Overnight tonight, we're going to fall into the 20s with just that small chance for an isolated shower. And tomorrow, likely dry. This is what the situation looks like Thursday night with a disturbance passing to our south. Almost all of my tools have this as a miss. I'm here to just show you worst case scenario would be a barely graze on Thursday night of southeastern Mass. You're probably dry there, but we've got that small little chance that you guys see a couple of flakes. Hey, Friday and Saturday doing just fine. Temperatures actually warm up Saturday. They do come crashing down on Sunday with an Arctic front, which could trigger a few flurries or a little more light snow. Honestly, Sunday does not look like much. I don't have a weather alert. Maybe a coating to 2 again. It doesn't look like a huge deal. The bigger deal is a temperature drop. And early next week, I've got temperatures freezing all day Monday and Tuesday.
I'm Gene LeBanch.
And I'm Nicole Gabe. And yeah, we do have snow coming in, and I believe it just arrived in Boston.
It did. It did. So we've got snow filling in Boston. We're going to see some minor delays now through, let's say, lunchtime, because that snow is easily going to stick to anything that hasn't been treated. It's in Boston, Framingham, Worcester, Lowell. You can see a little steadier with that deeper shading beyond 495 up to the North Shore. We've got snow in place, and it's getting to about Brockton, Cohasset, Taunton, and Fall River now. We're still dry in Plymouth and down across the Cape, and it's going to fill in down there over the course of the next couple of hours. But you can see we do have a snowy scene waiting for you outside now. Now, here's what I like about the forecast. Even though it's snow, it's not a ton. So it's going to be less than an inch across eastern Mass. Again, beyond 495, I've got about 1 to 2 inches of snow in the forecast just this morning. You can see as we head towards noon, that is an end of our snow in Boston between noon and 1 should taper off.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. He's good. He's good. He's handled it. You know, okay, so I know it's snowing outside.
Nicole does not smell.
No. That's the international way to...
That's the international way to
hold off a sneeze.
Honestly, good for you. This
Don't
could be
look
a
at the
world record.
lights and...
So it's not like a hiccups. I don't get to shock you and be like, tons of snow.
No, I'm not shocked by that. It actually happened.
I know,
right? Look out! It's like don't look outside because it is snowing. Yeah, we're not lying.
Snowing.
Yeah.
Again. I mean, I suppose we're pros at it at this point, but we do have some brief snow coming through this morning. This is not a super strong system. This is not a nor'easter. This is a quick little clipper. It's known for being fast and having limited moisture. You can see Boston up to Beverly, down to Marshfield and back through Worcester. We've got that snow already winding down in parts of southwestern New Hampshire. But we do have a burst of some snow coming through southeastern Mass right now. And what you'll find are that temperatures are cold enough for it to stick anywhere this morning. I mean, it's pretty chilly out there. We're only looking at a widespread coating to 2 inches. You could see favored spots for maybe getting a little bit more in the Worcester Hills. There might be a second